retrospect, the foolish men whose talk has been silenced are the members of the Bush administration. Open the gates that the righteous nation may enter, the nation that keeps faith. Another Isaiah. Let's see. The king is not saved by a might army. There's a typo in it. A warrior is not delivered by great strength. A horse is a false hope for victory. Nor does it deliver anyone by its great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope for his loving kindness to deliver their soul from death. So you don't need to send enough troops to get the job done, even a job you shouldn't have been doing in the first place, because all you got to do is be Christian. That's all you got to do. This is in the White House during the Iraq War.
The interesting thing about there being a typo there,
yeah,
means that, first of all, they're not technologically savvy enough to know how to cut and paste. But it means that somebody actually sat there and typed it in from a Bible or a Bible website or whatever else.
Yeah.
So it's not like somebody just said, oh, I grabbed some quotes and stuck them in.
There's a nice short and sweet one. Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face continually. Because, that has something to do with us winning the war in Iraq that we shouldn't have been in.
Daniel's a book that most Christians identify as a book of prophecy. Right down to supposed prophecies about, Messiah and everything else. This particular one is where the supposed hand of God comes in and writes on the wall.
That's supposed to be God's disembodied fingers?
Yeah. That, your days are numbered, your kingdom's divided, and I'm going to take you out. And by using a verse like that, they're basically saying that, we are in the position of the good king, who has the authority of God to come in and take over this divided land.
So in case there was any doubt whatsoever, it wasn't just a few weird generals that said crazy religious things about the war in Iraq. It just wasn't. It wasn't. It was the, it was Rumsfeld and Bush, at least, on top of that.
The only thing that I'm happy about with this is that those weren't sent out to troops. That the average troop wasn't necessarily, they may have been getting similar messages from other people, but this it's bad, but it could have been worse, I guess.
I suppose that's true. But, this is the kind of stuff that we atheists make a big freaking deal all the time about separation of church and state. It's perfectly okay for George Bush to believe whatever he wants when he's in office doing his job. It's fine, but to hinge like the success of our nation in a war, to hinge the reason for the war on the biblical justifications, that's over a crazy line.
To me, though, this is a way, without crafting it as a conspiracy. The Joint Chiefs are not going to let them hinge the success of our military venture on prayer. They understand, what it takes to win. This is more about motivating somebody to action in the first place. Yeah, there's pink over there.
It's gone now.
But yeah, this to me strikes me as the, we're going to give our president his, daily intelligence briefings, and we're going